On this episode of Dirt Road Traveler, we're on our fifth leg of the John Muir Way.
And we are headed from Falkirk to Linlithgow.
Okay, so we had a restful night's sleep in a nice queen-size bed at the Park Hotel here in Falkirk. Today's walk is about 18-ish kilometers, 17 maybe. We're starting here, so we still have a couple or 3 kilometers to walk before we actually get to our start point. So today's walk along the John Muir Way to Linlithgow or Linlithgow, depending on who says what they say. So, what's going on, Cindy?
Please note, wearing sunglasses, the sun is shining, this is good.
There is blue instead of gray today. This is exciting.
I am ready.
Hi, Jen. Welcome to Scotland.
Well, thank you so much. And your garden is absolutely lovely.
It's a hobby.
Beautiful.
It's a great hobby.
Now, the only problem behind me is the town hall.
Oh, really?
They pulled it down.
It's beautiful.
Where everybody knows your name.
Behind us.
And Cindy has us entering the King's Court as she follows her geocaching app. We have a ton of spare time this morning, so we're gonna make our way. Wow, this is a very cool little area. So it's about the King's Court off Falkirk High Street, and this is neat. And look, you found the geocache. The cache coordinates are in the description of the video. Quite the view while Cindy repackages the cache. 726 years ago, yesterday, the Battle of Falkirk took place. This is the memorial. And the memorial talks about how William Wallace led his men into this first battle of Falkirk. The 22nd of July, 1298 AD. I personally have never seen a memorial to a battle from that long ago in history. Initial construction started in the 14th century. But the primary residence was built in the latter half of the 1800s for the Forbes family. This is Callendar House in Falkirk. And sadly, today is Tuesday, and it's closed on Tuesdays. Fun fact, the kitchen is actually featured in Outlander. And this is the backyard view.
I hope it stops. Wait, that's gonna hurt. Oi. Whoa. I'm telling you.
Okay, that was fun. I felt like I was 7 again until the end when I felt like I was going through puberty again with my voice raising the way it did. But
That was fun.
how cool was that Cindy almost got blown off that thing? Anyways, we're about 3.5 kilometers into our day. We've already seen so much. That Callendar House, oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. A little bit longer here in the Callendar Wood, and then we'll be heading on our way to Linlithgow. Hey, I hope you're enjoying this episode of Dirt Road Traveler. It's our 5th leg of 10 that we'll have on the John Muir Way. If you aren't already a subscriber, please think about giving that subscribe button a click. It'll give you notifications that we have new videos up. It's been a great trip. So please, comments always welcome. And if you really enjoy our videos, please give us a thumbs up as well. Anyways, we're going to carrying on. We got a little bit of walking left to do. Oh, off we go. But look at where Cindy's sunglasses are. That didn't last long.
It'll be used again. They will be used again.
Doubt it. So this is the outer back wall of the Callendar House estate in Callendar Wood. And it's quite awesome that there's this opportunity for people to enjoy such a beautiful place. We're about 5 kilometers into our day and we're going under the railroad. And it's kind of a sketchy looking little way through. But you know what? It's an experience and part of the adventure. So just the other side of that train bridge, we've made it to the Union Canal. And I believe we follow along this canal for a wee bit. So we're passing an old roadway, and as we pass it, we look over towards the canal, and there's an old rotating canal bridge that appears to not open or close anymore, but it's kind of neat. FYI, we're just shy of 6 kilometers in. Oh, and a quick point about our kilometers ratings for today. We did not stop our tracking while we walked around the Callendar House property, so we may be off by the better part of half a kilometer with the wandering we did there. So just be mindful of that. Well, we just learned something fun about these bridge numbers. Turns out the direction that we're going in, the numbers are descending, but each of the bridges is numbered. And we noticed the number when we were at 53, but had no idea until this very nice lady with a fat dog told us.
The dog was a husky, wasn't fat.
Oh, I thought you said husky. I get it. So anyway, she told us about a wonderful cafe at Bridge 49 and then explained the whole numbering system to us. So we're not that far away from a wee bit of a coffee break. And here at about 11 kilometers into our walk is the ruin of Almond Castle. Sometimes you just have to stop and admire history. A couple of deer frolicking in the field. By the way, we just passed Bridge 50. And just before we get to Bridge 49, there's this canal-style yacht club. Can't really see much of it other than a few of the canal boats. Okay, we're at Bridge 49. We're just trying to figure out how to get off the canal to get over to the cafe. Okay, we found it. So, little bit of navigational information if you want to make a stop here. When you are directly across the canal from the restaurant, there's a little pathway cut in on your left-hand side. Take that pathway up, then continue parallel to the canal, cross the bridge, backtrack across the bridge to the cafe. Now, let's go grab a coffee. Well, this was worth a stop. Pretty little spot, the canal behind Cindy, and we're just stopping for a quick coffee, even coffee. And and by the way, I apologize. She's wearing the sunglasses again. The sun did come out and it has stayed out. So we're just gonna have a wee snack so that when we get to Linlithgow, we can stop straight to a pub and not worry about having a pint on an empty stomach. So we're having a great time, and it's a beautiful day for a walk. Oh, I thought I would add a haggis roll and a sausage roll are both very good for a snack. Okay, so at this point on the Union Canal, we're passing over the Avon Aqueduct. And it's quite impressive to see. What's very not impressive is the cobbliness of this cobblestone. I'll just give you a sense of the gapping, and so we'll have to be a little cautious as we pass along this part. And off in the distance, look at that stone arch bridge. Very impressive. Check these guys out. That's almost too close for comfort, but they're kind of cool. Hi guys. We can't do an overhead because today there's sun and a huge shadow, but this is a welcome map to Linlithgow. Okay, so Cindy's here in this spot just to give us context as to the size of this massive thistle leaf tree thing. It's huge. Huge! So that amazing arch bridge that we saw way back, it's right there. And we're even closer yet. Well, that's our first actual sign saying John Muir Way that we've seen in a while. We're going this way. This is Linlithgow, or Linlithgow. It's absolutely gorgeous. What a cool little town. Okay, it's that time. It's time we say end of walk. Platform 3. Okay, so we brought this wee little duck with us, and he now has his prominent spot.
That's right.
Here at platform 3.
Correct.
In Linlithgow. And here's to the end of another day of walking in Linlithgow. Cheers. And no stop to Linlithgow would be complete without a visit to see Mary Queen of Scots. And this is the first thing that we are encountered with as we enter the Linlithgow Castle. Just imagine this. Such an immense undertaking to build a place like this. And this is the area where they believed that Mary was born. So here's sort of a view of how the apartments were divided throughout the castle itself. I'm particularly fond of room number 2. This is the view from Queen Margaret's Bower, looking across Lithgow Loch, or Loch Lithgow, to the other side. Now, there's a castle off through the trees on the other side. I wonder if they were friend or foe. This fountain celebrates the 600th anniversary of the borough of Linlithgow. It's quite stunning. And it's just outside, down the hill from St. Michael's Church and the palace. And this gal is very important to the borough of Linlithgow, the Black Bitch. And this is the court residence. And it's going to be our home for this evening. Can't wait to see what we find inside. Okay, so this is a very interesting piece of world history. Across the street from this spot, so what our residence is facing, was the first ever assassination by firearm. And it happened on the 20th of January, 1570. That is unbelievable. So welcome to court residence room number 1. And we're right on the main street that we've walked up and down. Beautiful configuration, corner suite with, are you ready for this? A king bed. Yes, a king bed. A comfortable sofa. A wonderful Mrs. Dirt Road Traveler. A lovely kitchen that has all of the makings for us to make our own breakfast in the morning, which is kind of cool. And I love this ultra modern bathroom with a full size stand-up shower. So this is where we're staying this evening here in Linlithgow. Anyways, we want to thank you for watching this episode of Dirt Road Traveler. We've explored Linlithgow a little bit, would have shown you the museum, but it's closed until Thursday, and it's time for us to rest and have ourselves some laundry time. Thanks again. Hey, our next episode, we're heading from here to South Queensferry. Thanks again for watching this episode of Dirt Road Traveler.